So, what does it actually take to build the perfect electric car? It's not just about sleek designs or powerful motors anymore. There's this hidden revolution happening right now, an invisible intelligence that's completely reshaping how these cars are built and how they drive. So let's dive in and explore how AI is forging the future of mobility.
All right, so how do you build a nearly perfect electric car? Getting to a level of reliability that was once unthinkable. Well, it doesn't come down to just one single part. It's all about this fusion of artificial intelligence and robotics, working tirelessly behind the scenes. And believe me, the impact of this team-up is, well, it's staggering.
By bringing AI and robotics together, manufacturers are cutting unplanned production downtime in half. That's a massive leap in efficiency, and honestly, it's just the beginning. We're not talking about some minor tweak here. This is a fundamental transformation of the entire manufacturing process.
The promise of the electric car is huge, right? Clean, efficient, powerful. But to deliver on that promise, you have to tackle the challenge of perfection. And that's because the complexity of these vehicles, especially their battery packs, demands a totally new, almost superhuman level of precision.
And the stakes here are incredibly high. We're talking about tolerances measured in micrometers. A tiny, invisible flaw in a single battery cell, like a slightly misaligned electrode or a microscopic crack, can lead to poor performance, less range, or in the worst-case scenario, catastrophic failure. In this world, perfection isn't a luxury. It's an absolute necessity. So, how on earth do you achieve that level of perfection? Well, the answer starts in the smart factory, powered by AI. This is where raw materials are transformed into precision machines, with artificial intelligence acting as the ultimate final inspector for quality control. The ultimate goal here is something the industry calls zero-defect manufacturing. Now, that's a pretty ambitious target, but companies like Rivian are actively chasing it. They're using systematic data analysis to track down the root cause of every single defect. The whole idea is to eliminate waste and make sure every component is perfect before it even leaves the production line. And at the heart of this smart factory are its eyes, machine vision. Just imagine high-resolution cameras paired with a powerful AI that can see things the human eye could never catch. They're inspecting parts moving at incredible speeds, 24/7, without ever getting tired or distracted. It's a level of detail that's just, well, it's beyond human capability.
And we're not talking about a quick superficial look either. The AI performs a really detailed checkup on every single battery. It's checking electrode alignment down to the micrometer, it's scanning for surface defects, validating the electrolyte fill, monitoring for thermal anomalies, and inspecting every single weld. Each one of these 5 checks adds another critical layer of safety and reliability.
You see, this is a total paradigm shift. Traditional quality control was always reactive. You only found a problem after it had already happened. It was slow, it was manual. AI completely flips that script. It becomes predictive, spotting patterns that signal a problem is about to happen before it even does. It's automated, it's real-time, and it's incredibly precise.
So what's the result of all this automation? How about a 90% reduction in human errors during assembly? Yeah, 90%. By letting precision robots handle all the delicate, repetitive tasks, manufacturers are hitting a level of consistency that was, frankly, just impossible before.
But the AI's job doesn't stop when the car rolls off the assembly line. Oh no. Now that intelligence hits the road, and it's constantly working to make the vehicle smarter, safer, and more efficient mile after mile.
And it's really important to get this. The AI inside the car is an active system. It's not just some program running in the background. Think of it like a dynamic co-pilot that's learning from your driving style, monitoring the battery's health, and constantly making these tiny adjustments to squeeze out every last bit of energy. And this isn't science fiction, you guys. This is already in the cars we see on the road today. Porsche uses machine learning to predict how a battery will age, extending its life by 20%. Audi is using remote diagnostics to catch problems early. Tesla's AI is obviously central to its manufacturing and its predictive maintenance, and Renault uses AI to optimize its hybrid system for maximum efficiency. But how does it actually work? Well, the AI is always learning. It analyzes your unique driving habits, it monitors the current road and weather conditions, and then it cross-references all that with the health of the car's systems. It uses that data to predict when you'll need maintenance and, crucially, to optimize how the battery charges and discharges to get every single possible mile of range. And the cumulative effect of all this intelligence is pretty profound. A vehicle that's powered by AI doesn't just run better day to day, it actually lasts longer. By proactively managing the drivetrain and the battery, AI can extend the useful life of an EV by a whopping 15 to 25%. We're talking about years of extra reliable driving.
So when you put it all together, the smart factory and the smart car, you start to see a truth that's bigger than just building better vehicles. What we're really talking about is the complete transformation of an entire industry. Automakers aren't just car companies anymore.
And this is happening right now. Just look at Rivian. They recently launched Mind Robotics, a whole spin-off company that's focused entirely on industrial AI. They're taking the tech they perfected for their own cars and turning it into its own business. That signals a massive strategic shift for the whole industry. Which brings us to a really powerful conclusion, right? The lines are blurring. To be a leader in the car world of tomorrow, you have to be a leader in technology today. The car itself is becoming a platform for sophisticated software and artificial intelligence. Let's put this whole evolution into perspective for a second. The 2010s, that's when we got mass-market EVs. The 2020s are being defined by AI entering the factory. And right now, we're watching automakers officially become tech companies. So what's the next logical step? A future where factories are run almost entirely by AI, constantly learning and constantly optimizing. So, the next time you see a sleek, silent electric car just glide by, remember, what you're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. Underneath that shiny exterior is a vast, invisible network of artificial intelligence that built it, that maintains it, and that's making it smarter every single day. So that about wraps up our deep dive into the AI that's building the cars of our future. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're curious about the other technologies that are shaping our world, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you for the next breakdown.